All right, we're back with the Bad Vibe
We're
podcast.
back. Yeah.
And that's our game show host, Dwight.
Yeah.
And I'm the bumbling idiot, Jeremy.
And we're still brought to you by the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Neighbor's Wi-Fi.
We're still poor.
And they're still slightly less poor.
We had to kill some mosquitoes and turn the AC on.
You know what's funny is we were just talking about how great technology is and how it's easy enough to get that rich people and us have the same. And now we're talking about how we don't even have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even have a computer. I don't own a computer.
It's so easy to get. And then, it is easy to get. We know the neighbor's code.
Yeah, we know the neighbor's, his neighbor has fucking Wi-Fi. When I'm at my house, I have Wi-Fi.
Well, I guess we could say the code.
In case anybody's ever here?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're ever in Ganado on what street is this?
This is Hurd Street.
Hurd Street.
And your street?
My street? Devers. I live on Devers Avenue, I think. And Dwight lives on Hurd Street.
He's got the oldest house on the street.
Yeah.
And I live in a little tiny apartment. It looks for old folks, which two of them are old folk, I guess.
Yeah, well, so if you're ever in Ganado, Texas, right off 59, and you're on one of those streets and you get close enough to a big white house or a small brick apartment, the small brick apartment, the code is...
John Wayne. That's the password to get the Wi-Fi. If you ever want Wi-Fi and you're here. If you're ever passing by and you need to download something, just go and do it. We don't care if you use their Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and if you're on... Actually, my house, we don't have Wi-Fi, but my wife's dad's house where I'm staying has Wi-Fi.
You have Wi-Fi over there?
Yeah, it's pretty good, too. And if you're ever
this
there...
One sucks.
If you're ever on 3rd Street, right past the old lady store...
See, it's not even really it's free Wi-Fi and it sucks. It's not even good Wi-Fi. You have to be pretty much standing by the fucking window to get it good.
Are you bitching about the free Wi-Fi?
Yeah. If we're in our room, we don't get Wi-Fi good at all. Like Crystal's like, I can't get on my phone today. I'm like, well, if you get off the fucking bed and go sit on the couch, you will. But...
And what's funny about that is that the bed and couch are so close, you can almost sit on the couch and prop your legs on
that wall must be made out of fucking iron or something, or, lead, I guess. I don't know what Superman's powers or something. Maybe Wi-Fi. It's like Superman's,
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
I watched Smallville, and the whole lead thing takes the kryptonite thing away, and he can't see through it.
It insulates.
So maybe, lead is like the kryptonite to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I guess that's...
But I don't know, pretty much a lot of metal stuff. If you're in some kind of a metal cage or around a lot of metal, sometimes you don't pick up good. You think you would pick up good, but it doesn't.
How do people have... Alright, I don't
understand this shit.
I know almost nothing about, technology. I don't have a computer. Me or my wife, we don't have a laptop or, a home thing.
You don't?
No.
You had a laptop?
No, we each have an iPad. I have one that came free with Dish Network.
The Mini.
And I got her an iPad a couple of years ago for Christmas.
Yes, get the Hopper. And...
Oh, yeah. This podcast is brought to you by Dish Network.
The Hopper.
And, if you get the Hopper, you get a free iPad Mini. And it's pretty good. It's easier to play games on than a real iPad.
I don't know if that, is going to be legit for long. But iPad Minis are pretty cheap. They're $300 or $400. But you get one for fucking free. Yeah. For signing up, setting a contract. And we don't work for Dish Network. We just have it, and we're fans because we don't like DirecTV.
We like to endorse it.
But really...
fuck DirecTV.
Get me, Dwight from Ganado.
If you sign up for Dish Network, say that you were recommended...
That's like that stupid fucking commercial that dude's like, I can buy quite a bit. I can't stand that dude.
Say that you were recommended by Dwight Smith.
That guy might be our only listener. He's not going to be now.
And that'll give us $50 off our next bill, which,
Yeah, and if enough people do it, we get another iPad Mini.
Exactly. Which, if we have another iPad Mini, we can, maybe Google stuff and get more content.
Yeah, for the podcast. Really, you'd be helping out.
You're basically paying our bills.
If you do this and you let us know, you could be helping us.
Exactly.
And we'll say, this is brought to you by, and we'll give them your name.
Oh, yeah, and if you...
look, we're really, low rent people here, okay? We're gonna
literally, Dwight's rent is $300 a month.
$325, dude.
Oh, damn, big spender.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn.
But, yeah.
And my rent, I live free with my father-in-law, so...
Y'all pay y'all a house payment.
Yeah, we got this house payment, even it's, cheap as fuck. Cause
I got fucking lucky with that shit. But anyways, back to reality. Oops, to go. I'm not.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, you can hook us up on Dish Network with our bill if you want. But also, this is something. This is more serious. I'm gonna try to remember this. If you use Amazon, not the river, but the thing where you buy shit off the internet. I don't do
Amazon.
I don't either. But if you use Amazon,
I'm eBay.
And you go into, there's like a little thing on the top where you can type in a code, and you type in something about Ari Shaffir, it helps him out. Because we don't have anything set up like that. Yeah, it's like, if you're going to buy shit off of Amazon, I don't know, you go to arithegreat.com, and you click on the Amazon banner on his website, and it takes you to Amazon. And then whatever you buy it for normal cost, and he gets a small percentage of what you spend.
Holy shit. And because he has a link on there?
Yeah, well, because he's got a podcast that's
We're going to work on getting some kind of a link like that.
But just help Ari Shaffir out, because I like the Jews. I'm not going to lie. They're good people.
They're funny.
I find it strange that anybody hates the Jews.
Yeah, I mean, we all make fun of them, but I mean, there actually is people that, I guess, somewhere that hate them, or is this
people hate Jews? Well, we don't understand.
People hate black people. I'm sure a lot of people are all like, people hate black people? Why would they hate black people?
Nobody.
But around here, people really do hate black people. You can see it. His dad does.
My dad.
Bad.
And it gets better.
Yes, it does.
My dad hates black people in a way that is hard to. He hates black people the way Red Sox fans hate the Yankees.
Yeah. Even Red Sox fans and Yankees fans would be like, damn.
Yeah, they're like, God damn.
Really hates them.
He needs to ease up on them.
Yeah, he's like, that was wrong.
And here's where the plot thickens.
Oh, that's the best part.
My sister loves black people.
Yeah.
And in a special kind of way.
Yes.
She loves black penises.
Yes.
And balls too, I would guess.
Not just saying she's a whore or anything. It's just, I mean, she likes black dudes.
Yeah,
she always has.
Dwight likes Mexican girls. She likes black. My wife is like part German.
Pretty much everyone from around here likes Mexicans, though.
Mexican girls are beautiful.
Yeah.
They really are. But what's funny is
they got a year-round tan.
Yeah, but what's funny about saying Mexican girls are beautiful and that you married one, not that Crystal's not pretty, but she doesn't have the Mexican.
I know. Well,
she doesn't have the lips. She doesn't. She's not real thick. She's like real skinny.
Yeah.
So it's like you got a Mexican girl, but you got like white girl parts.
She's already had a kid and she's pregnant and she's still 117 pounds.
Yeah, she's like 8 months. How many? Six months?
Maybe 119 pounds.
6 months pregnant. You absolutely can't tell except for her stomach.
2.5 months. So, yeah.
2.5 months till she has it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned, my wife is pregnant. And
I forget, dude. Someone's gonna be like, "Oh, fucking yeah, you're having a kid too."
How many fucking 20?
Is she like 20?
Almost 20 weeks. It's weird when they break shit into weeks. It pisses me off.
Just about halfway. You gotta count it to 40, but really, it's pretty much considered 10 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty much considered 10 months. But yeah.
So I'm gonna be a pappy. Dwight's already a pappy. He has a son that is probably funnier than either of us.
Yeah.
He don't talk much.
Together. Yeah, he's not too good at talking. He probably has a lisp or some kind of a problem.
Well, he's been slow at everything. It took him a long time to roll over. It took him a long time to crawl. It took him a long time to walk.
Yeah, and he still doesn't say a lot of words clearly. But, like I always say, Einstein didn't talk till he was 3, so...
Yeah, so Alex is almost definitely going to be...
If you do the math, he's going to be a genius.
Mm-hmm. He's going
to build some kind of a rocket or a missile that will destroy a couple cities.
If he just knew...
Probably Japanese cities.
If he just knew how Wi-Fi worked, I would consider him a genius.
Fucking mosquitoes.
Yeah, he's not applauding.
We're brought to you by mosquitoes in Southeast Texas.
Which are... I hate mosquitoes in the way that... We were talking about racism. Because Amanda likes
now we hate mosquitoes.
Dudes. Oh, no, what I was saying was Jews.
We jump around.
I'm not going to sing the song again.
Jump up, jump up.
We don't know... Like, when somebody says, like, yeah, everybody, fuck Jews, I laugh, but then I'm like, wait, who hate... What is it about Jews you hate? That they're successful? They're mostly all funny. The women are pretty, kind of.
Yeah.
Sarah Silverman's pretty.
Sarah Silverman's hot, dude. She's in some movie like...
You know any other Jewish girls?
Fucking naked as shit, dude.
Yeah, I know.
She looks like a chubby, 30, 40-year-old, though.
Yeah, she's in her 40s.
Is she really?
She must be.
Looks like she's in her 30s. Well,
she's been doing comedy since I was a little kid.
Like that, though, are, in pretty good... You know, girls and that kind of...
Because if she lets it go...
She's on TV a lot, so yeah. Yeah, but you see that one chick, the loud one that I can't stand on the roast stuff, I can't stand her.
Lisa Lampanelli?
Can't stand her.
Yeah,
I'm just not a fan of that kind. I don't know.
It's like too fake.
Yeah, it's too, trying to be edgy and... I don't know. Some of her stuff's funny. It's out there, and it's funny that some fat white girl that likes black dudes is saying this shit.
And the racist stuff, but she tries too hard.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like comedy that's real. But anyway, what I was saying was...
We're talking about racism, about your dad, and then
Jews. I don't understand why people hate... Ari Shaffir is one of my favorite comedians. He's Jewish as fuck.
Is Duncan Trussell Jewish?
Oh, no. He's from North Carolina. Really? Are there Jews in there? No, he's not Jewish. He doesn't even look Jewish. But no, I don't understand. But the reason I think that we don't understand why people hate Jews, there's no Jews here.
No, dude, and
not a lot of Jews in Southeast Texas.
What town was it? Houseville or something?
There's not Jews in Houseville.
No, where was it? Maybe it was like Columbus or something. Not Ohio. No. I'm sure there's probably Jews in Columbus, Ohio.
I bet there's not a lot, though. Jews stay on the edges. New York, LA.
Yeah, they live on the edge.
Yeah, we're living on the edge in the 40s.
Yeah. But, anyways, yeah.
But yeah, so there's not a lot of Jews here. But there is a lot of black people. And we both have really good friends that are black.
Yeah.
And you know what's weird about black people is...
It's the same guy.
Black... It's weird that somebody would not like black people. They are literally the coolest people on earth.
Yeah, they're funny as shit.
They're funny, they're cool.
No, we're not doing the whole, we love black people thing now.
No, that's our sister. She does that podcast.
We're not, yeah. She does it not just alone, usually with one guest.
Yeah.
And then she's going to listen to this one day, why are y'all talking about me? What does all that mean? Because she doesn't... She's not like us.
She doesn't get jokes.
Yeah, she's,
If I liked black cock...
she's funny. She's funny in her own way. Not saying that she's, weird or anything. It's just, I don't know.
If you make a black cock joke, she's going to get offended.
Yeah, because...
If I like to fuck black dudes and y'all made jokes, I would just laugh. I'd be in pain a lot if I like to fuck black dudes.
Yeah.
They got big dicks.
Unless you like to fuck black dudes.
Yeah, in which case...
They wouldn't... they probably wouldn't feel it. They'd probably
My dick's not big.
They're like, is it in yet? They're like, really, dude? It's your ass. But anyways.
Yeah. I have no illusions about the size of my dick. I see it every day. Well, the fatter I get, I may not be able to see it much longer.
You're like, I see it every day. There's a hand mirror sitting right by... Nah.
If I were circumcised, I wouldn't be able to see it because I'm just seeing the tip.
Yep.
But yeah, the racist thing, it's kind of funny because where most people live, racism is there is a lot of racism, but if you say it, you get groans. If I were to go to any random white person around here and be tell a black joke, not a black joke, but say something bad, something real racist, it wouldn't even get, they would just be yeah, okay. It wouldn't get any kind of shock or awe. I deal with it at work every day. If a black guy walks up and talks to us, everybody jokes around, but he walks off and they're like, that fucking nerd.
But see, what's funny is, though, they wouldn't just say it as in, they'd be I can't wait to tell you another.
Exactly.
Or, it'd be what about this one? Because they think they're getting away with something.
Yeah.
But, it's just a fucking joke. It's just a fucking joke, but they use it as it's just a fucking joke to,
Yeah, so they can say
a reason to be able to say it. So
yeah, and it's ridiculous.
I want to talk about the electricity and power and stuff like that. That was cool.
The fact
that's how we ended the last one, I think, right?
Oh, okay. So we're going away from racism for a while. It'll be back.
Yeah, it's always going to be back
because no matter what, it's because we're white. Racism is funny because it doesn't really affect.
I've never missed out on a job because I'm white. It's going to come back because history repeats itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Every 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah. But the whole thing with Wi-Fi, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, all right, with that, and then what we were talking about earlier, the cell phones, about bouncing off the cell. There's gonna probably some nerd out there that's like, is he fucking serious?
Yeah, what the fuck? It's simple. It goes to the satellite, and then it... Okay, first of all, you're just saying something you read somewhere. You don't know how it works either, so go fuck yourself.
Well, some of those people do out there that know how to, rig shit up.
You think somebody's listening to our podcast and knows how cell phones work?
They might be listening to it right now.
Yeah.
He might be able to like tap into. He's like,
hey, if you're real nerdy,
want me to shut it off? I can stop it.
If you absolutely really know how Wi-Fi, anything that travels through the air,
yeah, because we're interested.
I don't know how a fucking fax.
I mean, I can
works.
Google this shit, but even the shit in there is gonna be hard to understand. So if you can put it in stupid terms for us,
if you could dumb it down.
Yeah, okay, not we're stupid because we're interested in this shit, but we don't know people that do know this stuff. So
here's the sad thing:
we can always Google shit.
I'm not smart, but I'm almost always the smartest person in the room because there's a lot of dumb people here.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, speaking of dumb people,
I love Texas.
Oh, I love Texas too.
But
god damn.
But yeah, there's some stupid fucking people.
I was at work the other day. I work with this guy. Here's how hard
we're not brought to you by Texas.
No.
I mean, we live here, always have, always will.
Pretty flat. I love the Alamo.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool history and everything, but some stupid fucking people.
I heard a joke one time about how stupid Texans are. And they say Texans are so stupid that their big motto is "Remember the Alamo," and that's a battle they lost.
Yeah, you might have told me.
Yeah,
you always tell me those history stuff.
So anyway,
history stuff.
Yeah,
big genius coming from over here.
Yeah,
Dwight is a genius, knows how to talk completely.
Yeah. No, what I was saying about how dumb people are. I work with a guy that's 19. That shows you how hard it is to do my job. He was homeschooled, and...
He was homeschooled?
Homeschooled.
The whole time?
Yeah, well, after like 3rd grade, maybe.
Fuck.
He doesn't know things.
By Hadley's?
His dad's a Hadley. His mom's not, but she married him.
That's like as low as it gets.
Yeah. So anyway, we were talking, and he was telling me that he fell asleep at his girlfriend's house. She lives with her parents. He fell asleep at her house, and the next morning her dad woke him up. And he's like, her dad was pissed. He's like, he's an old German guy. You know how they are. And I was like, yeah, they're aggressive. They started a world war. And then he said, yeah, and then they won it. So basically, he thinks Germany won World War II.
And he doesn't know who Achilles is.
Doesn't know who it is? Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I'm fixing to have a son. We're pretty sure it's going to be a boy. If it's not, I'll probably come on here crying.
It better be. And it'll be, again, Sad Vibe Podcast.
Yeah, the Sad Vibe if it turns out to be a girl. But
no, this is the Bad Vibe. We've been saying Sad Vibe a lot, but that's just making fun of
it's the Bad Vibe Podcast. But I'm going to have a son in like 4 months or some shit like that. And the name that I picked... All right, me and my brother picked the name, and we picked Achilles, named after...
I think I picked it first.
Okay, we'll get into that in a minute. We picked Achilles, which is obviously the Greek, demigod and all of that. I like the name. I like the sound of it. I like the idea of, Achilles was fearless and all. So we picked the name. My wife said, "Fuck no." So I talked her down. Achilles is going to be the middle name. So my kid's going to be Colin Achilles. You kind of come high with the I. It don't sound right with Colin. Colin Achilles. Colin Achilles.
You want to say Achilles?
I say Achilles, but everybody else says Achilles. Anyway.
Well, see, I used to always say it like that. I'm like, if we're going to really have... since it's like clearly you are going to have a kid now, and if it is a boy, I'm like, all right, I want to start saying Achilles. And I've been saying it. At first, I was always saying Achilles. But most people say Achilles, especially around here.
Yeah.
So, it's another fucking truck.
Yeah, so anyway, I was talking about that at work, and this 19-year-old kid that I work with was like... He's like, "Oh, where'd you get that name? That's weird." And I was like, "Oh, like the Greek thing." And he's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, Greece. And he's like...
It makes sense, though, since he's homeschooled.
Yeah, so he's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, like... You know how when something's so obvious that everybody should know it, it's hard to explain? Mm-hmm. You ever try to explain the rules of football to a guy that really don't know them?
Like the Crystal.
It's not easy. So I was like, Achilles.
She barely even knows what football is or what it that's a ball, right?
Yeah.
Just don't really know.
So he doesn't know who Achilles is. He's never heard of that. He doesn't know that Hitler lost.
Greek?
He doesn't know that. There was something else he didn't know.
He's like Greek brothers? You're like...
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, Greece. Like, who doesn't know about... I mean, I don't know a lot about Greece.
He's like, Greece? Like you cook with?
Yeah, I know. Like that shit under my
Those people park here and walk way down there. See that?
Yeah, fuck them, dude. So this podcast is not brought to you by homeschool. Don't homeschool your kids. I mean...
It's not brought to you by homeschool?
The problem with homeschool is your kid's not going to get smarter than you.
Those people are going to try to park there now.
I just don't. Oh, speaking of baby names, Dwight's kid is named Alexander.
With 2 X's.
Yeah, Alexxander. Obviously, I couldn't explain this to my friend at work, but named after Alexander the Great, who, although he was gay wasn't really a thing.
They all were back then.
They just were all gay. There was a lot of butt fucking and
like there probably won't be any butt fucking with this one, but you never know.
So we both have kids with Greek names, and American spellings of Greek names. But I wonder, like, are our kids gonna? Is Alexander gonna grow up and be like, work at Kinko's and be like, I know Dad wanted me to be great, but
yeah,
And
I'm like, you're named after him, and he's like, tough shoes to fill, Dad. Thanks.
Yeah, my kids.
There's a lot of kids named Alexander, though.
Yeah,
but I mean, his name is from that. It's not like there's an uncle named Alexander, and it's not like I've read it in a baby book. It was years before I met my wife. We played Madden, or Madden or NCAA, and it was always...
We'd create players, and he would always name one Alexander.
Yeah. And then eventually, Alex Smith, right?
Yeah.
With 2 X's. And, because I always liked that. I'm like, I have a son, I'm going to name him Alex Smith. And then, right, and you put...
Yeah,
I know, like, I always wanted to...
You spelled Alexx, and I started writing it Alexxand.
And I was like, that's fucking awesome.
So I kind of named your kid, and you kind of named mine.
Yeah.
But what's funny, this is like a sports trivia that...
Alexander Achilles would have been pretty cool, though.
I know, but it's not. Here's a sports fact that, it's kind of stupid, but both of our kids are named after people who were quarterback for the 49ers.
Really?
Alex Smith was a quarterback for the 49ers, and now they have Colin, Kaepernick. My kid's name won't be Kaepernick, unless I can talk Johanna into it.
That'd be pretty weird.
But yeah, if I wonder, this is the thing when I think about Alex and I think about like my kid and stuff. Remember when we were kids? We had like a there were color TVs out, but we were kind of poor.
We had the candlelit one?
Yeah, we had TVs that only worked when a candle was bombing.
Candlelit TV, and like the wind would blow or the fan would be on. You get one of those stand-up fans that rotate, and then every once in a while it'd blow that thing and everything's flickering on the screen.
For some reason, what
I want to know, is that really there's TVs with that?
Dude, this TV's like 40 years old.
I mean, back then, though, was there TVs that were by candle?
We're going to have to ask our nerd listeners.
I'm sure there was some candles in the back or something.
No. There's no candlelit TVs.
I'm just saying, maybe by some kind of a fire or something.
No, here's what it was. Our TV...
I mean, it's not like Stone Age TVs or
There was a flood where we lived, and our stepdad went...
But what was that box for?
I'm leading to that. There was a flood, and it flooded an electronics store. And our stepdad, who was really crafty, he was a pretty good guy, he went there and they were like, hey, we're giving this shit away because it all got ruined in the flood. So he took a bunch of TVs. None of them worked. And he started working on them and tinkering with them, and he got a couple to work. Well, one of them has a little box, and it looked like the box is like where you would point the remote. There's a little box like an inch by an inch, and it was like glass. I don't know what it was. But when you would watch TV, you could hear everything was good, but the screen was completely black, and you could just see movement. But if you shined a light on that little square, then the TV lit up and it was good.
So you can remember this better because you're 4 years old.
Yeah, I was older.
A little better. I remember there being in there and that flickering.
Because it would cost too much in batteries to put a flashlight up against the TV, we put a candle next to the little box. And when the candle would flicker, the screen would flicker. And we would just watch TV like that. But my point of this story is, we had that as kids, and now there are iPhones and curved TVs and Wi-Fi.
Alex comes up to me, and he wants me to put my camera on and face it, flip the screen so he can see himself on the thing. So that's crazy.
So what's he going to have?
Yeah, because he's going to grow up remembering that that's always existed. And eventually that being the stupid thing. Remember that thing you used to hold or whatever,
Remember iPhones? What the fuck?
Or he's going to be like, what's an iPhone? I'm like, I used to have it whenever you were little. It's going to be something crazy.
It's going to be like how we think about...
Or we're all going to go back to the Stone Age.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
I was probably...
Fucking thirsty as shit.
That,
Probably going to hear it.
yeah. Like Carlin. But I wonder, like, when our kids are grown, what the fuck kind of technology are they going to have?
And you hear it?
Yeah.
It's really loud.
I hope I didn't spit.
Did you spit in that?
No. So,
oh, yeah, he dips. I used to. I quit.
Yeah, that's Texas. What the fuck are you going to do?
I'm better than him now, because I quit dipping.
I have much more hair. I mean, let's just face it. I don't have a lot of body hair.
Nice one. Nice one.
Well, what are you going to do?
Dude, it's hot as fucking balls in here.
We're going to start the truck for a minute, because it's getting a little hot.
Yeah, if it gets a little loud, fuck off.
Yeah, go.
Not really. Tell people about our show and whatever, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we got some more sponsors. Not sponsors so much as...
We're already brought to you by the Neighbors Wi-Fi.
Neighbors Wi-Fi. What was the other one? Oh, Ari Shafir. Go to Ari Shafir, arithegreat.com. Click on Amazon when you want to buy something. You buy it through that. It helps Ari out. We don't know Ari. We're just fans.
Yeah, but I have a Twitter page, and we share a Twitter page, which is the Bad Vibe Twitter page.
At the Bad Vibe.
Yeah, I guess, the symbol. I'm sure there's some like little fucking name, and they're like, who didn't say the name?
We don't know much about.
Yeah, actually, seriously, like over the last couple of days, I've had Twitter since it first came out, when no one I knew had it, because I saw it on Conan or something. But I've had it, I just never really got on it, so I don't really know the shit on there. I don't know how it works with the whole commenting back and forth and shit. I don't know. But the last couple of days, we've both been trying to put interesting or funny shit on there.
Yeah, little jokes.
But and we're trying to get more followers and stuff, of course, like everyone tries to do. But I forgot where I was going with this.
Go to our Twitter.
oh yeah, I was like, where was I going with this? Oh no, Ari, I put something on my Twitter page, Dwight Smith, and I tagged Ari, and he retweeted it.
What is it called? It's not tagged. What is it on Twitter? I don't know what it is. No, that's different.
What is hashtag?
That's a pound sign.
See, I'm trying to learn, dude. That's the tic-tac-toe thing. That's
exactly.
real old school. No, yeah.
Anyway, Ari retweeted something.
That's the whole, like, we're going to go to the thing, hashtag hot outside. That's what people, I can't fucking stand that shit.
Unless, sometimes they're funny, but they're
sometimes they are funny, but people do that on everything now, though. It's not just...
I hate that people put hashtag into their normal vocabulary. They're like...
Like when they say hashtag...
Yeah, they're talking to you, they're like, yeah, I'm going to go to the store, hashtag beer run. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I fucking hate you, and I...
Literally fuck yourself.
If I had the power to give cancer or AIDS-infested cancer to somebody, it would be the first person that said hashtag to me. Fuck them. That being said, Twitter's a cool place.
Yeah, I'm learning it. I mean, it's cool to put stuff on there and like see if other people like it.
It's pretty cool.
Comedians or something on there. I don't know how the fuck they saw us.
It's pretty cool to see. Like, you have heroes. Like, say, like for me, it's a lot of comedians. Like Joe Rogan. If Joe Rogan puts something on there, it's what he was thinking. He typed it, and I get to see it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's cool, the social media stuff with, like...
It's just annoying as fuck.
Someone can put something on there, and if you want to, like, look into it, like, invest your day into searching about that stuff, you can. If not, just fucking keep scrolling.
Sometimes I go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You'll see something on Twitter.
The YouTube stuff.
No, you'll see like Duncan Trussell will put on Twitter like the universe might be a hologram, and I'm like, yeah, it might. And then next thing you know, like 14 hours later of Google, I'm like, I still don't know if it is or not. And my brain is filled with a bunch of shit that basically nobody around here can talk to me about.
Yeah.
If I go to the average person at the store here in Ganado, Texas, and I'm like, dude, the universe might be a hologram. This might all be fake. And we might all just be, our consciousness might have been downloaded years ago, and you're just experiencing the Matrix through the Matrix.
They're going to hang you from the tree, the closest tree to them. Or maybe
like, this guy's either a communist or a fucking Jew.
They'll probably just shoot you right there and be like, the guy was talking nonsense.
Yeah, this guy don't believe in the Lord.
Escape from the loony bin.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't remember what I put on Twitter that he retweeted. It was something Jewish, though. I can't remember. It was that one where they snip or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It was something, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was funny as shit, though.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But
no one's retweeted anything since, and I should have done that with the Bad Vibe pod.
Yeah.
I just wasn't thinking about it.
Again, I don't want to sound like a whore, but yeah, go to the Bad Vibe. Go to Ari the Great.
Follow us.
Definitely follow us. If you follow us, we'll follow you.
Follow us, we'll follow you. I mean, that's cool.
We're not going to be douchebags like all those famous people. They got like
Yeah, because earlier when you were talking about it, I was thinking like, well, and you were like, we'll follow the famous ones. And I was like...
No, I said unfollow the famous ones.
Unfollow the famous ones?
Yeah, if we have a Twitter follower, we don't. But if we did that was like famous, fuck them. They don't need followers. But if we have a regular dude that just wants to follow us, we'll follow him. Fuck
yeah, but if we see the funny stuff, well, yeah.
Anyway, there's no...
I mean, it don't matter. We'll just follow everybody. Anybody that wants to be a part of our little chain reaction group thing we're going on, we can follow and follow. I don't care.
And the other thing...
y'all put funny shit, we'll see it. We'll retweet it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, it's not like we're like, no, we're better than you.
Because we're not.
But yeah, if you ever want to be on the podcast, fuck. Send us a message or something. Try to contact us in some kind of way.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you want to tell a story or, like, you know, if you got a funny story or anything like that, get a hold of us, and if we can work things out, because we can do a podcast over the phone. Believe it or not, we're on the cutting edge of technology here inside my truck with our headphones. We look like we're playing video games against Chinese kids. We have those kind of headphones on.
From the late 2000s.
Yeah, before it got real good.
Before it got, like, real good. Like those Xbox, PlayStation kids that are like, oh, shut me, you know? Or
I didn't say our other sponsor.
Hold on. What was I going to say? Go on with your sponsor. It was something about with, we can, if they wanted to talk to us over the phone and be a part of it, we could do it.
Yeah, we can do a podcast over the phone.
You'll have to call his phone, because I have the app on mine.
And I'm not going to say my number now, because one of our possibly 3 fans might blow my phone up.
They might stalk you.
Yeah, no, but our other sponsor, the old lady store in Ganado. She
doesn't work anymore, does she?
Yeah, she's still there.
I never go.
Not very often. The old lady store in Ganado. It's the last store when you're going out of town, and it's not bad. They got a pretty good selection of ice cream.
Do they?
Yeah, it's not bad. They got bomb sticks and shit like that. They don't have Arizona tea, which I need to talk to them about that. But they do have, what is it, Texas? What is that shit I drink? Southern something tea?
Peace tea?
Peace tea, yeah. It's not...
You like peace tea,
it's
really?
It's not bad. It's better than nothing.
We're not brought to you by Peace Tea.
No, we're not brought to you by Peace Tea, but we're brought
Arizona.
We're brought to you by the old lady store.
I can't be brought to you by Arizona because that's a Dr. Pepper Snapple.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, he works for Dr. Pepper.
But where we're from, Dr. Pepper's owned by PepsiCo. So I'm not brought to you by Arizona.
No, but...
I'm brought to you by PepsiCo.
No, but the old lady...
God, that's a big leap there.
You know
PepsiCo's a big business.
Here's what...
I'm not brought to you by PepsiCo. I was joking.
Here's how you know...
But all my bills are paid by PepsiCo.
Yeah.
Well, the ones that they give me enough for.
Here's how you know that you're like a fat piece of shit. One time I was coming home from work, and...
The mirror doesn't show you?
No, it shows me, yeah. No,
every morning again?
I had to take a shit. I was coming home, and I had to shit bad. Yeah. I had to shit really, really bad, and I was like, fucking, I can't make it home. And I was almost home, but I just couldn't make it. I was fighting. I was clenching my ass cheeks together. It was kind of like, you know in Cliffhanger at the beginning, when he's trying to hold that girl's hand? He's trying to keep that girl from falling off the mountain. That's how I was clenching my ass together.
He let her go because he didn't like the other dude. That's what I think.
No, he didn't let her go on purpose.
Did you let it go because you don't like your underwear?
No, I didn't let it go. I made it into the old lady store, and they have a bathroom in the back. And I ran back to the bathroom.
They do have a bathroom there.
Yeah, and I was blowing it up. You could definitely hear me from outside. You could hear the beautiful sounds of shit. And
did she think you were a terrorist?
Oh no, it's worse. I don't know if I've ever told you this. I was blasting off in there, and this isn't turds coming out of my ass. It looks like coffee with a little bit of grounds in it.
What? It looks like dry?
No, coffee that you drink, liquid, with a little bit of grounds in it.
That's not good, dude.
No, it's probably not. And it was just
black?
Yeah, it was pretty black.
Did it have cream and sugar?
No cream, no sugar.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was blowing it up in there, and you don't really smell your own shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm just shitting, don't smell bad. And then I hear footsteps to the door, and I was like, well, it's got a lock, so fuck them. And she comes to the door, and I don't know who it was. I assume it's the lady that works there. She stands by the door for a second, then walks away, then comes back, and I hear the undeniable sound of air freshener. she's spraying it under the edge of the door because my stink is driving customers out.
Oh my God, really?
I swear to God. This has been a while back, but yeah.
It was that old lady?
No, it wasn't the old lady. It's that little short, skinny one. She's spraying air freshener up under the door because the stink is too much.
She's trying to fight it off like a fireman.
Yeah, she's on the front lines of keeping my shit smell out of their fucking inventory. So, she sprays it off. She goes, and then when I leave, I don't know. This is the way I was raised. When you shit somewhere, you buy something.
Yeah.
So I went and...
except you go to like Whataburger or something.
Yeah, no, fuck them. We don't buy
I escape while everyone's staring.
Yeah. So, and the bathroom was in the back, against the back wall. The lady that sprayed this spray is behind the counter, which is right next to the door. So I got to face her either way. Might as well buy something. I'm sure she didn't want to take the money from my nasty hand.
She's like, that was in that room.
She's like, the sink doesn't work in there. I know.
It didn't work?
Oh, no, I don't know.
I was like, dude, that's nasty.
So I go get a drink. It wasn't peace tea. This was before I got on the tea thing. It was probably Dr. Pepper. Drink fresh. What's their slogan? I'm loving it.
Oh.
Dr. Pepper.
McDonald's.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I got a Dr. Pepper, went up there and paid. And she had a look on her face.
I think it's...
Do you ever watch a movie with your friend who's been telling you how good the movie is for years? And you can't get into it?
Drink a bite to eat.
That's horrible.
Yeah. That is stupid. Drink a bite to eat.
I'm not saying that anymore.
So, that's stupid, right? Maybe that's their old one.
It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Anyway, let me finish this.
In it, I think.
So I go up there to pay for my...
hey, we're going to have to end this because it's over 30 minutes.
That's fine. Hold on. So I go up there to pay for my Dr. Pepper, and the lady's standing there. She has a look on her face of... Like when you watch a movie with a friend of yours, and for years he's been telling you how good it is, and you start watching it, and you're like, God, this movie sucks. And he's looking at you like, we both know you think this sucks, but let's just try to make it through this awkward moment. She had this weird look like we both knew that I had probably taken a year off her life, but neither one of us were going to say anything. And so we just made our transaction. I got my Dr. Pepper.
And she's probably like, she's going to the bathroom because she needed to use it. And she probably still
either that, or she could smell it all the way from the end of the store.
Yeah, she might still have needed it and went and like, oh my gosh, it is coming from there, and I have to go. And then went back to get sprayed, came back, sprayed, and then she's like, and then you're leaving, she's like, I have to go. And he just did that.
So she had to go in there and shit.
Or piss or something. I mean, breathe.
Piss, yeah.
She had to go in there and breathe that. That's fucking nasty.
If you don't like shit stories, you're probably not going to like our podcast, because I shit a lot.
I think we're going to try to keep them around 30 minutes, because when you listen to, like, Joe Rogan's or something like that, it's like 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours or something like that. And, I mean, like, yeah, it's cool. But, I mean, at least this, you're like, I was on episode, whatever. This is episode 2.
Well,
and
it's
we're fixing to record another one? You want to just keep recording?
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, because we could just keep turning the AC on every once in a while.
Yeah, and
gas we could just stop it then.
And if you, listen to one and then listen to the other one when you get time, or whatever.
But yeah, all right, we're gonna end this. We're probably gonna slap a couple mosquitoes again, and then start recording again.
All right,
we'll be back.
Pterodactyl.